your small intestine.
Okay, okay.
No.
The small intestines, okay. But since he's been on ProArgi9, like I said, he's no longer on any medications. He can eat what he wants. He is actually eating popcorn, nuts, beans, all those other things that he's not supposed to be eating, and has no problems whatsoever. So he's 77 years old. He goes on 22-mile bike rides. He's a little Energizer bunny, and sometimes he can outlast me. But I've seen amazing results, and I have the Max Pulse machine, so I'm actually watching his cardiovascular disease reversing. So very, very cool. So that's
great. Thank you.
And I have a lot more, but
Joyce, we were going to ask you to talk a little bit about creating relationships and what network marketing means for that.
Oh, is that what you want to talk about? Oh,
Yeah, like
okay.
like a business testimonial for us.
Wow. Creating relationships.
Just like what you were telling me, that you had that aha moment when you were doing the corporate screenings with Judy.
I was doing that.
Corporates and getting to know someone. You
Oh,
said how
getting to know
important
someone.
that is.
Yeah, I had a fantastic, it's funny. I talked earlier about the guy who kept making an appointment with me and never showing up. It so happens that same evening, I met another gentleman at that mixer, and I'd even forgotten meeting him, and he called me the next day and set up an appointment to meet with me. And so I met him, and he was a wonderful person. I found out all about him, and he's into investments, and he only deals with churches, and he only deals with people that tithe, and it's all about giving back. Just a marvelous man. And then in the course of the events, he found out what I do, and he's very, very interested, and he plans on getting me in touch with some Asian people that he knows that would be very interested in our products, and he himself is going to go on it because he has high blood pressure, and so he's coming to my house actually so that I can use the Max Pulse and measure him, and he's going to start on the product to bring his blood pressure down. So that came from someone who actually related more with me than I had with him. Yeah. So it just, don't know how it happened.
You never know.
It's a God thing. That's how it happened.
Thanks, Joyce. Okay, now we're going to have Dan come up. I just said to Dan, you already gave your Flaky Wilson testimonial, and I said, Dan, do you have another testimony? He goes, oh yeah. I'm sure Dan has probably 100 testimonials that he could give when it comes to ProArgi9 Plus with all the customers that he has. So thanks so much, Dan.
Sure. I'll give you another one. Norm McCallum, who's in Texas. Norm's been on the product now for not quite a year. I had shared how bad Flaky Wilson was. Norm McCallum was in actually worse shape than Flaky Wilson. He had lung congestion, congestive heart failure. He had major blockages in his heart. There was nothing that they could do for him. Again, he was sent home to die. Found me on the internet. Norm has been using the product, doing 3 to 4 scoops on a daily basis. He's off of half of his medications. This is an individual who couldn't walk to his mailbox. Now he walks 80 minutes every other day. He'll be getting his repeat scan of his heart where they do the dye study in October. We'll end up seeing at that point in time what's gone with the blockages in his heart, but other tests that he's done has definitely shown a reversal of plaque formation in the system. He's not completely clear, but again, that's the power of giving people a natural supplement that is specifically designed to nourish the lining that lines all of their vascular system. So as Tammy shared, your dad is, if I remember correctly, you said 77?
Yes.
All right, you've seen a tremendous improvement for your dad. We have so many stories that we could share. I'm sure the people that are listening to the live stream, you have individuals that you've helped. Every person who's still living and breathing has an endothelium that lines all their vascular system. We have the #1 product in the world that is specifically designed to nourish that endothelium to help improve nitric oxide production. Bottom line to all of this, improve circulation. And when you do that, our dads can go back and doing the things that they want to do instead of being sick and a burden to the family and a burden to the medical community. And that's the beauty of this product.
Great.
Judy, are you up next?
Well, yeah, next is the end.
Good.
So,
I'd like to add just one thing.
sure,
Okay.
10 seconds, Joyce.
Mystica. You wanna, don't underestimate.
Underestimate.
But my daughter has MS, so she's on ProArgi9 and Core Greens and Mystica. And Mystica is an anti-inflammatory. She told me last week that if she doesn't have her Mystica every day, and she's a hairstylist and she's on her feet, that she gets the back pain and all kinds of aches, but if she takes the Mystica, she's pain-free. So let's not forget that.
Oh, yeah.
We have
There's lots and lots of
great
good
products,
Yes.
great products. But what we want to do is thank everybody for coming today, and maybe for looking at it again. We really appreciate all the people in the audience and all the participation that we had, not only live, but live stream, because we've been chatting with people online all day, and it's just a great technology. We really appreciate it. I would really like to thank Jean for standing by me for the past couple of weeks, because I've been crazy trying to do this and some other things too. We've got amazing things happening on our team. We are so excited to be where we are, because we know that we're not at the top of the hill yet, but we will be, and it's going to be quite a ride.
Yes, and I want to thank you, Judy, too, for putting up with me for the last couple of weeks. It has been a little bit crazy. I do want to thank everybody for coming, and thank you, our online audience, for any of the glitches that, we're getting past those, but that's the trouble with doing live, as Dan well knows, too. I really want to thank Evie for taking your time. Again, one insight closer, a free consultation. How can you go wrong? She's an amazing coach, and can really give you some really great insights to your business. So thanks again, Evie. So with that, we're going to conclude our stream. We will have it recorded at this channel, and we'll also put it on our YouTube site too, so that and we'll put it in segments so that it isn't a 3-hour presentation. But thanks so much, everybody, for coming, and thank you, Dan, for helping us with the training too.
Absolutely, absolutely. Bye-bye, everybody.
Tammy, can you say goodbye to everybody? Tammy, say goodbye.
Oh, goodbye.
Joyce, say goodbye.
Bye.